Welcome back to the Everyday English channel. I'm Michelle, and this is episode 14 of our 30 Podcasts for Beginners series. Let me paint a picture for you. You walk into a shop, you see something you really like, you want to ask the price, but suddenly your confidence disappears. You're afraid the price is too high. You're afraid you won't understand the answer. So you smile and walk away. Yes, that happens to a lot of learners. That's why today's episode focuses on shopping and prices in English. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to ask about prices naturally, understand common shopping responses, and sound polite and confident when shopping in English. Before we start, quick reminder, if you want real-life English you can actually use, hit subscribe now and stay with me in this series. All right, let's go shopping in English. When you want to know the price of something, you don't need long or complicated sentences. The most natural question is, how much is this? Simple, clear, very common. If you're talking about more than one item, you just change one word. How much are these? For example, how much is this jacket? How much are these shoes? Easy, right? Sometimes you want to sound a little more polite, especially in nicer stores. In that case, you can say, "Could you tell me the price, please?" Or, "How much does this cost?" Same meaning, just a slightly softer tone. Wow, small changes, big improvement. Now let's talk about the answer, because this is where many learners panic. The shop assistant might say something like, "It's $20," or "It's $20.99. Don't worry if they speak fast. Just listen for the number. That's the key. Sometimes you'll hear this question next. Would you like to try it on? That simply means they're asking if you want to wear it to see if it fits. You can answer with yes, please, or no, thank you. Short answers are totally fine. Now let's add a little feeling to your English. If something costs a lot, you can say, "That's a bit expensive." For example, "That jacket is nice, but it's a bit expensive." If something is a good price, try this. "That's reasonable," or "That's a good price." These phrases sound natural and polite, not rude or aggressive. Now, this part is fun. In some places, especially markets, you can ask for a better price. A very polite way to do that is there any discount? Or, "Can you give me a better price?" Say it with a smile and a friendly tone. English is not just words, it's attitude. Wow, now you're shopping like a local. Now, let's practice together. Relax your shoulders, smile, and imagine you're in a shop right now. Repeat after me. How much is this? How much are these? Could you tell me the price, please? That's a bit expensive. Is there any discount? Great job. That sounded confident and natural. You see, shopping in English doesn't have to be stressful. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need the right phrases. And now you have them. Here's your homework for episode 14. Think of something you want to buy. Write a short shopping conversation in the comments. For example, "How much is this?" "That's a bit expensive. Is there any discount?" I'll be reading your comments, so make sure you practice. If today's lesson helped you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's learning English too. Tomorrow, in episode 15, we'll talk about asking for directions, another real-life skill you don't want to miss. Wow, super useful. I'm Michelle from the Everyday English channel. Don't just learn English, live English. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.